So our 21st fastest car is Jocke Lehtinen. And what do you guys have to say about TRD Scandinavia? They've been quick here in the last American 700.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely.
I believe.
Anything, guys?
Go ahead.
So this.
I think if he really pulls off these corners well, he might be able to pull off a top 15, maybe top 10, if he really digs deep.
Like I said, he was the last car to get into the top 21 session, so we're going to see what Lehtinen can do here. He gets a nice run off the corner. Here he comes for the start of his only hot lap here. This is Lehtinen's hot lap, and away we go. We're going to see what he does here. So, in all seriousness, he can't go anything worse than 21st. So, first 7 rows of the grid, obviously, because it is a 3-wide standing start this year. I'm thinking somewhere around 15th he'll get. Because I think Lehtinen's faster than some of the cars that are above him.
Yeah, hopefully he can try and make this lap count.
So here comes Lehtinen. Around, this will be his quick lap. And it will be a 35.598. So 35.598 for
Not bad.
Jocke Lehtinen.
Not bad lap time.
Welcome back. This is Roman Rahal's attempt. Kyle Bishelia had to go to a team meeting, so we only have Brock in here with me. So this is Roman Rahal's lap time. Let's see. Where do you think he should be pretty quick, I think. He's your teammate, so what do you think?
Oh, absolutely.
And
I definitely agree. I mean, me and him, ever since switching rides in Blue Flare, you know, we've been doing pretty good. I've had some good finishes, and so has Rahal.
And here comes Roman Rahal.
So I think he can really put in a good lap.
Rahal's coming off the corner, I think, pretty well off of 2. And I'm looking at it here. He's got a good entrance into 3. You don't want to get too far low in this because you lose too much speed if you do that. It's all about keeping your speed up now. As here
absolutely.
Here comes Rahal across the line. Will he beat out Lethayan? Yes, he does. A 35.1. That's a good lap. For a single car run, that's a good
time
lap.
For Roman Rahal.
All right, the 19th fastest car from the Fast Lap session is Jackie Tang in the Canadian Tire Subaru team. We don't know much about this team. They're a new team. Tang's been around for a bit, though, making occasional American 700 appearances. I don't know if he's ever started, though. You know anything on him? Brock?
Unfortunately, I do not.
I know nothing about it.
As far as ARCSO is concerned.
Jackie Tang now in turn 3. This is a pretty competitive lap, it looks like. Although, I don't know if it's exactly that
he's doing pretty
quick. He went a little low in the corner, and that could screw him over. And it is a 35.4, so not Rahal, but definitely going to be interesting. Up next is Jessica Shelton. Shelton has done well in the American 700 in the past. Never really put together a whole race, but she has finished it a couple of times. One of course, the more popular drivers on the grid, doing a fantastic job here. Great center of the corner, I think. As long as, maybe not. I think she lost a bit there exiting. Once you start getting down to about 193, you can tell when they're having a mediocre run, right, Brock? We'll see how she does here.
Oh, absolutely. You do not want to go...
That was a good entry.
You do not want to go too low.
That was a good entry, but she lost a lot of speed there. This should be a pretty aggressive lap, that was, but we'll see this time here. Her entry might have helped her. 35.5. No, it didn't. She is actually just in front of Lethayan. Next up is Trek Tauger. He was the 17th fastest car out of the top 21, as Tauger had a very nice draft there in the Viper. These cars are fast in a straight line, but in the corners they tend to struggle. Not like the Blue Flares, to be honest. Blue Flares are very corner-based. Trek did not... Trek was actually hitting 192, so this won't be a quick lap, I don't think. Brock, you got anything?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna... Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be able to beat Tauger, especially after going down very low in that corner.
Yeah, he's going down to 192. I don't see it. Here they go. Here he comes off the corner. Yeah, he has a lot of straight line speed, but I don't see, 35.652. All she wrote for Tauger. He goes to 5th. Here comes Charles Sanford now. He was the 16th fastest car on the grid. He is, he was quick enough. He's the fastest I've seen in a straight line, 2:04 entering 1. We'll see how he gets through the corner here. 194, that's a pretty good run.
Yeah.
Yes, Brock?
Yeah, but how well he's doing, he might just beat Ray Hall.
Yeah, this is a good lap right now. He did turn with 1 and 2 very well there. This is a good lap Sanford's setting up here. 194 again. Here he comes off the corner. This should be a good quick lap. Charles Sanford does it in a 35.3. Not beating Ray Hall, but definitely second. Up next is Lucien Ekdahl here. Ekdahl got taken out of the lead at Belgium by his teammate last race. So Ekdahl is looking for redemption here, and by making the American 700, I think that does a great job. Great center of the corner there, I think, for Ekdahl. 194 again. This is going to be on par with Sanford's lap, I think. Down the straightaway he comes. 2:04 entering the corner, almost 2:05. We'll see how he gets through this corner. 195.4. This will be a quicker lap, I think. Ekdahl's going to come home in. He is going to get 35.373, not faster than Sanford, so he's third. Gabe Messena's turn to go for the fast 21 session. He's going to go for the pole here. I don't think this car is going to do very well, honestly. What do you think? Brock?
I don't know. I guess we'll just have to... Well, he is slowing down right now.
He wasn't quick down the straight, but he did get through the corner all right. Maybe the track's improving a little bit because 2:04. All right, maybe not too bad for Messena. I just didn't see that kind of a speed. He does lose it, though, in the corner a bit, that corner. So we'll see what he does. His time is a 35.449. Next up is Chris Dodd. Dodd was one of the quickest cars in practice, so this should be impressive, I think, for Dodd. If he can get down into the corner all right, get a single lap speed up. He didn't get up to 2:04, though, so I'm beginning to think Dodd might not have it for single car run. Didn't go into 193, though, so that's good. Down the straightaway, though. Right now, it's looking like Ray Hall might be our pole sitter, but here he goes down. 2:04 again. Dodd now comes off the corner. He held it at 194 a bit too long. Gets back up here, and that will be a 35.458. So that's Dodd's lap right there. Next up is the three-time winner of the American 700, Sean Perkins here. Most successful driver in this race. Not a lot of... He's your teammate, though, William. How do you think he'll do?
Well, I mean...
Obviously not well. He was slow through 1 and 2. He was slow. He was very slow through 1 and 2.
But yeah, I mean, he has won the last 3 American 700s, including last year, and he has done pretty good in qualifying, so I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if he wins again this year.
Hold on, this isn't a very good lap here. We're going to see what Perkins will do. Comes across the line. Yeah, 35.562. Next up is Jean-Claude Christophe here. He is going to be a quick car, I think. Red Bull equipment here. His 2 major teammates, or his 2 full-time teammates, aren't in this race as of yet. However, the 2 one-off cars are, being Christophe and Ferguson. Ferguson will be the last car to go out. What do you have on these developmental Red Bulls? Anything? These are Volvo Red Bulls, by the way.
Oh yeah. These drivers have done pretty well for one-off drivers.
Yeah, they were quick.
I kind of see this guy.
They weren't that quick down the straightaway, but they got through the corner, and that's a 35.320 for Christophe. So that's it. Up next, now we're in the top 10 fastest cars from the first session, is Tyler Thaber. This ought to be a fun lap, I think. Thaber, these ARCSA Americas, they specifically built cars for this race, and they should be quick. Let's see what he does. 94. Good run there through the corner. Not on 94 for that long, so I don't think it's a pull lap, but I think Thaber has a chance here.
Oh, absolutely. Through
the corner again. Tyler Thaber is going to come home with a 35.359. Here comes Tamara DeLeese in the Zachary Fitzwater car. Fitzwater, of course, got suspended for 2 races after his rather silly antics at a round of Belgium. You saw that, right, Brock? Brock?
Yeah, that was pretty dumb thing for him to do.
Well, what's been your opinion on it? I've heard that there's been a lot of negative opinions about Fitzwater. Brock?
Well, yeah, like the fact that he spun me out at the end of Road Atlanta.
Anyway, here comes Tamara DeLeese across the line here. This will be I didn't think it was a very good lap. 35.488, though. Not as bad as I thought. Here comes the most impressive rookie, I think, of the season so far, John Arndt. He was 8th in the first session, as you're going to see this Cathnex Engineering car do, I think, pretty good things. His teammate so far has not made the race yet. Jake Baskinger hasn't. Arndt down the back straightaway. Let's see what he can do. I missed the speed he had through the corner. 204 down the straight. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, not the best lap, but not the worst. He will do it in a 35.402. Here comes the former Season 17 American 700 champion, Nick Mace, comes around here. This should be a good, interesting lap to watch here. Mace, of course, one of the veterans of the series. Nice entrance there, but let's see how he gets to the center of the corner. Ooh, that's a quick lap here. He barely hit 195. This will be a quick lap. What do you think, Brock? Possible pole?
Looks like he has the car to beat Rahal for the pole.
Possibly. Possibly here. Watch this lap. He's got to beat a 196. Yes, he does. 163. Mace is your new pole sitter. Here comes Nick Pericles off the corner now. This could be an interesting lap because these cars are good in a straight line, tend to be. But in the corners, we've seen, as the season goes on, they haven't been. So Pericles, not actually all that quick down the straight for Pericles there. He does hold it about 194. Oh, yeah, you can go, Brock.
But yeah, I mean, Pericles has done pretty well so far this season. I think he can get a good lap here.
All right, here he comes off the corner. This is going to be a 35.448. So that's Nick Pericles. Here comes 5th place fastest guy in the session, Aiden Shepard. Shepard did very well at the round of Belgium. He was leading for a while and then went a lap down and effectively accidentally took out the leader. Well, it was part of the fact that the leader fell out, being Henry Sanford. Sanford is, of course, locked into this race as well. He was in the top 22 through 39. Shepard definitely is not setting a quick lap here. He's not getting the straightaway speed, and I don't think he's getting the cornering speed either. Yes, Shepard's going to be one of the slower ones. We'll see what he does off the corner here. This is going to be a 35.545. 35.545. Here comes the crazy Canadian, Sean Angel, our highest runner of the full-time cars in the first session. The rest are one-offs up at the top of the chart. I'm thinking this might be a quick car. What do you think, Brock?
So far he's doing decent as of right now.
I don't think he's fast enough to be pole, though. I'm looking at it, and I'm thinking he's not got the speed down the straights to do it. He's not getting up to the levels that both Mace and Rahal did. Through the corner, Sean Angel is going to come home now with a 35.3, I'm going to guess? Let's see. 35.409. 35.409. Here comes one of the more controversial drivers on the grid, Madeline Myatt, the youngest driver in the entry list. Started was 3rd in the session, and she's got some speed down the straights here. This could be a quick lap. Yes, this is a quick lap.
Who knows, she might even...
This is a very quick lap for Maddie Myatt. The debutante Kenny Myatt's daughter. Kenny Myatt, of course, isn't in the race yet. He's got to get in through the last chance qualifier. This could be a real quick lap. 195 again through the corner. I don't think she'll beat Mace, but she'll be close. This will be a good lap. Let's see. 35.205 for Maddie Myatt. Second fastest car, Joseph Curtis, now takes to the track. And in a draft, he had a really great draft, but I don't know if this car's that good on a single run, and it's kind of showing. His car isn't that great in a single run. Here he goes around the corner here. Not bad through the center of the corner, but down the straights, I don't think he's got the speed. What do you think, Brock?
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's getting a pretty fast lap.
I don't see it here. Curtis's car, he might be good in the draft, but I think he's going to be starting mid-pack or down near the 20th area. Here he comes across the line. 35.443. There's only one more car for Nick Mace to deal with here, as this is the final car to set a lap. This was the fastest car in single lap runs, so here comes Jake Ferguson in a developmental Red Bull car. Like I said, he was the fastest in single car runs. Here he goes. Let's see how he does here. This is a little quick. He had the straightaway speed, to say the least.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well right now.
That's not bad. I don't think he's going to beat Mace, but I think it's a good time. So here comes... That's quicker. He was quicker off that corner. We'll see. He just flirting. Nope, I don't see it, no. Ferguson's going to do it in a 35.280. So that's it. Nick Mace is your pole sitter. We'll see you for the last chance qualifier.